Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Orsak Narrative Universe. I am finally Joshua Orsak, and we are continuing the Bloody Neutrals game, A Fate Trades Tale. Now, the last thing that happened is, I don't know if I can go through everything that happened. Long story short, the god Chot, who is a manifestation of the Twitch Chot, was manifested in the game, ate a bunch of people who work at the Eternity Trades. Now, everybody fears the team. Outprayed is maybe one of the most powerful beings that exist at level like 7. And we are going to go to our next victim, as it were. But y'all get some time off before that, by the way. Wu Wong makes it clear. Go, take some time out, time off. Enjoy yourselves. Do your individual projects. Take some time. Enjoy your life. It's important. Wu Wong believes in his employees having a level of comfort and self-direction. You will not find an employer better on the plains than Professor Wu Wong. The man knows how to take care of his people. So I want to make it clear, y'all have a bunch of money, and you are free to go out and do your individual things. But the ultimate job, the job that you'll be taking on next, your next mission on the docket today, is the finding of a being known as Sheldon. Sheldon is what we call an anti-powers being. A little bit more powerful than your average, too. He is started off as a regular, everyday dude. And he liked to make videos for a certain app that we won't name on a Earth-like prime. Somebody who remained nameless, Mondo, took him off of the Fate Web. It's happened before. It usually happens to the most powerful being in existence. But for reasons Mondo didn't fully understand, the gods of madness wanted to take him off the Fate Web. Meanwhile, the gods of madness arranged it so that everybody else around him, so that fate kind of moved around Sheldon. Sheldon has meta luck. Not just luck, but luck that is about him being a fact in the universe. Everything Sheldon does, the vast majority of people, to the tune of 80%, find incredibly interesting. All he did was take a video of his cat. And the next thing you know, he's the biggest thing in the world. Most famous man on his planet. And he has no idea why. Constantly embarrassed. Constantly, I have no idea how I got here. But more and more famous until they were proclaiming him that he should be the next president. And then a group of planers who went and investigated and found out what happened got him off of that planet and on to the larger planes, the Ohenyu, the Omniverse, the great realms. And out there, the trend has continued. Now, it must be noted that as he gets more and more popular and more people just inevitably love him, including gods, there are a certain percentage of people who hate him and hate themselves. They can't understand why he's so famous. And the more famous he gets, the worse they feel about themselves. On his home plane, 20% of all people suffered from severe depression and severe anxiety and severe self-hate, all because Sheldon exists. And now a similar thing is happening on the plains. He's famous. He has his own show on the Ranchers Network. It's literally just him doing stuff he does throughout the day. And demons, angels, and gods alike go on and on about how absolutely riveting he is for no apparent reason whatsoever. And this trend is going upwards and upwards and upwards. And with the talk of the president of the Ohenyu, honestly right now, looks like Sheldon's a lock. All the work everybody's doing, Tilnock Snagglemouth, Alex Abel Goodbody, General Winter, doesn't mean shit. Because it's all about Sheldon. And this is a problem for Wu Wong and for the trades. He is a monster the trades indirectly created because the gods that stand at the top of the insanity trades, along with Mondo, created him. It is your job to find a way to kill him. As far as anybody knows, he has a skill similar to the cabbage fairies. He can't be targeted, even from a distance. Like, gods get in the way. Fate gets in the way. And this is the problem you face yourself with. But before that, as I said, take some time for yourselves. Enjoy life. Go off in this wondrous, highly technological, and highly magical city that is known as the Eternity Trades, and see what's out there. We'll start with you, Outprayed.
I will attend to my duties as Pope.
Okay. So, as you reach out as Chalk Pope, I want you to know that Reptilia Sanctus discovered the aching difficulty of being Pope. A logistical nightmare. He thousands of people would reach out to him wanting for help. He would have to spend hours just consulting with other pastors, preachers, ministers, and just directing them in the ways of the space gods. Was difficult, was hard. None of that's happening to you. Everybody pretty much is just out there praising your name and doesn't want to disturb you for anything. And if there's anything you would like to give to your people, you may. But it's pretty chaotic out there. Your church is a church of chaos, and there's bonuses to that.
What should I give my people?
Everybody wants to hear your words.
Beans. We'll give them beans.
There's, of course, your voice. The voice of your follower. But you, too, may actually speak if you want to. It's up to you if you have anything prepared.
No, not right now at the moment.
Very well. So you're going to give beans to the multiverse?
Yes.
Okay. Your eyes roll in the back of your head. You reach your arms out. And your voice booms. Beans, am I right? And it rains beans from the sky. People praise the name of Chot, for he is destroying hunger itself. Soon there will be no privation. Everybody will have all the beans they need to eat. And you may summon beans whenever you want with those words. Beans, am I right? Anything else you'd like to do, Outprayed?
I'm good with that for now. I'm happy.
Okay. How about you, Holden Wieners? What do you want to do as the day starts?
For making ranger uniforms for everyone else, would it be best to talk to my patron Steve or someone else?
Are you trying to make uniforms, or are you trying to make, get everybody coins?
Not the Alpha Max yet, but some of the spells require people to be
Yes.
rangers, so I guess
Yes. Yeah, so you need to make the coins. Even with money, the coins require quests. They always require quests.
Okay.
So it's time to start going off and trying to find the places where you can make those coins. There are only a few places in existence where Alpha Ranger coins can be forged. They are all fairly distant and at least semi-rock plains. The easiest one to get to is a particular place within the Dino Fairy realms. You'd have to get there at a time when tensions with humans is high because of the fairy wars. You'd have to sneak into the place where they can be forged and forge yourself some Alpha Ranger coins. But there are, tests that have to be undertaken by your friends as well. And they have to prove themselves. It's not something you can just be granted for no reason. There are a few places where you can maybe find some spare Alpha Ranger coins here and there, but going to the Dino Fey realms and facing down the challenges, that's your easiest bet.
What do you guys think? Do you guys want? Cause I guess kind of a lie. I don't want to just throw you guys are best for that, or
I mean,
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I will join you on your quest. You will need someone to protect you.
Lamo?
I mean,
You guys, I would just be wandering around the city either way, so don't feel.
that's not. Yeah, see, for me, I don't know that I would be doing anything more.
Hello?
Yeah.
I think we lost him.
Did he cut out?
Yep. Okay. Squimpus, I assume you have your own things to attend to, am I correct?
What does he want to do again? I'm sorry.
He wants to travel to the Dino Fae realms, undertake the challenges, so y'all can all get Alpha Ranger coins. Because some of what he needs to do for his requires there to be more than one Alpha Ranger. And you have to undertake challenges. 3 tests. First you have to get there, through the Dino Fae realms. And then undertake 2 tests. It is a good chance for your character to kill a bunch of fairies.
It also adds a lot of power too, because we'd be able to make the alpha mechs, fuse and all that for mega alpha mech.
But you were doing something else. You were kind of in the middle of finding Rumpelstiltskin.
Well, I hate to be that guy. I really do.
That's fine. No, I think everybody is.
I support your intent, but I'm just not going to come with.
No worries.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. Okay.
We probably buy one later, try to,
Okay, first y'all got to get to a place where you can travel to Dino Fae Run. Luckily, that is Wu Wong's specialty. He can arrange that for you. He has access to stable portals to Dino Fae Run. Now, once you're there, there's only one way to travel through any version of Fae Run, and that's the long way around. You gotta traverse it. No teleportation ain't gonna work. So, we are headed there. Is there anything you want to do before you go there, Holden Wieners?
I think I got everything. So,
Okay.
I think we're all good.
Lamo? I'm sorry.
Made food, but...
Okay. I mean, I don't think y'all have a problem with that with the amount of money y'all have. I wouldn't even make you, take the money off your inventory. What about you, Blind Justice? Anything you need to do to prepare? Just remember Lamo's not here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can do something while we wait for Lamo if that's what we want to do. But
No, I just want to know if you wanted to prepare, if you wanted to buy anything for the journey or anything.
I guess I'll buy time heals, actually. Let me get some time
Okay.
heals.
Hi, welcome to Temp Shop. How may I help you today?
I require some time heals.
Ah, yes, of course. Each one is currently running 8,000. Here.
How many can you have on, I can't remember.
5.
I will take 5.
Time
heals.
Okay.
What else might I get here? Can I get items, how much are items that increase your incredible luck from 35 to 45? I assume a lot, but I don't know how much.
Yeah, I mean, you can get 35 to 40 is a little easier. You can get there's rabbit foot available for 5%. That's 150,000.
Oh shit, okay. Can I get one that does 10% because I have 25 million a month, so I'm not too bad on money.
Done.
How much would one that does 10% do? How much does that cost me?
I'm sorry. 2.5 million.
2.5 million? Perfect. I will do that then.
In actual life experience, as it were, so to speak, there is a big difference between 5% and 10% incredible luck.
Yeah, for sure. But that's I think that's worth it's worth getting.
Yes. Are you maxed out now? Are you there?
I am. Yeah, I'm maxed out.
Feels good, doesn't it? Almost a 50-50, almost a coin flip to have everything go your way.
Yeah, that's what his character needs.
What'd you say?
I really enjoyed it with my one character.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's not a bad skill to have. Lamo, is there anything you want to do to prepare before y'all head to Dino Fae Run and from there to the seek out the Alpha Mechs? And he's gone again. He's there? You there, Lamo? Guess not. I'll pray. Anything you want to do to prepare?
I just want to get some holy water or channel points.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a bottle of channel points.
Okay. You may you get yourself a small bottle of channel points. How many do you want? Because you can. Here's the thing. Channel points you get in the game, I destroy, so they can't be refunded. So give me a number on. Now they're powerful. You compared to holy water, I mean, almost compared to anything. Channel points when you bottle them, ridiculous. But you're making sure that these never go back to Chot. So how many do you want?
I'll take 2. I don't want to deprive Chata too much.
You can take 2 channel. You can't take that little. You can take a couple hundred. You can take all the way up to.
Just bottles. Oh, okay.
Yeah. How many do you want in the bottles?
Mm.
They're powerful, and you have control over them, which is cool. They shall never be.
2,000.
Huh?
2,000.
2,000. Excellent. Lamo, you there?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What do you want to do to prepare before y'all head to Dino Faerun?
I'm gonna go to the shop. I want some time heals. I also want to see about some psionic batteries.
Okay. Hi. What can I do for you today?
Yes, Mr. Vendor. I'm looking for some time heals, as well as some psionic batteries. Perhaps something that would fit to his chair.
Okay. There's only so much psionics that we can supply to people. So what kind of psionic battery are you looking for? Give me a number.
Doesn't need to be topped off. Just needs something that can store the power.
Okay.
My brain will provide the rest.
The upward limit on that is 500.
And it'll fit to his chair.
Yeah, absolutely. I can affix it to your chair.
Oh, perfect. And how much would something like that cost me?
Need math real quick.
Yeah.
500,000.
Done.
So I'll do that.
And it starts topped off.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
Look at that. So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also looking for some time heals.
Yes, each one's 8,000.
8,000. I see they're getting a little pricey.
8,000?
I just
8,000.
mean generally speaking, right?
No, 8,000 is cheap as heck, sir. They've gone down from 20.
From what it used to be,
It used to
but
be 5.
just generally speaking, they've gone up. It was a general statement on that.
Mhm.
From what they used to be. Yeah, so done.
Okay. Also done. Anything else you want before y'all head out?
Nah.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna go. Man, I'm not gonna lie. SVC's Psi Point pills, they be crazy.
They're not available anymore, sir. That sale is over.
That's true.
Why are they not available anymore?
That sale is over.
Oh,
I mean, you can
right.
buy them, but you can't
Yeah.
buy them at the prices he was buying them
Oh,
before.
yeah.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah. If you,
Uh,
but they still have them. You 500,
Still down, yeah.
500 point pills are now
50
100,000.
pills.
So 50 point pills are now let me do math real quick. 5,000.
5,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
Not that bad.
One as good as 800 or whatever
Sure.
it was before.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's true.
to be honest, it was beyond.
It was a steal.
It was beyond a steal. Like, what's beyond a steal?
A steal.
You know what I'm saying?
A really
It
good
was,
steal.
it was a really, really
Yeah.
good steal. It was a heist.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, I'm not mad about that. So I'll get 50 again.
Okay. 50 of them. Yours, sir.
Cool. All right, I'm good.
Okay? I want to warn you about something about the side point pills, so you're clear.
Addictive.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is they provide side points via magic. You understand? They magically supply side point pills, so they can be destroyed by things like Thanos' disjunctions.
Okay.
Just so you
Yeah.
understand.
No, that's fair. I appreciate.
CBS doesn't have any. I just want to make sure because it's not like Jack Pfizer. Jack Pfizer gets his power from the pseudo elemental planes. The pseudo elemental planes are irreducibly magical. There's nothing psionic about them. So they're just not produced by those means.
No, I appreciate the heads up.
Ah, yes. Jack Pfizer. We love him. That is probably the most active person on the Discord, even above me and Sean. Okay. Y'all are headed to Dino Faerun. As that goes on, Squimpus, what do you want to do? You and your man, I assume.
I'm staying with Wu Wong for now.
Okay.
Just,
Okay, what do you want to do?
Do what?
What do you want to do?
I need to make him tell me everything he told me about Sheldon one more time.
Okay.
I can send it if you want.
Oh? Okay, yeah, please do. You actually but
Timeline manipulation, manipulate reality around him, value beings, ranching beings, Promethea, which is the main ones. Anything else was just separate strike teams he sent.
Okay. Not refreshing, but that's helpful. I need him to continue going over everything one more time.
Okay.
Even still.
So, did you hear what I said at the beginning about how he was created? Did you catch that at the beginning of the stream?
By Mondo, right?
Mondo got him off the fate web. And then other traders were manipulated into moving fate around him until it became something like a vortex. So fate moves around Sheldon.
Mm-hmm.
He is preternaturally popular. Even the people who kind of are depressed and they hate what he is, they don't hate him. And they have a hard time even acting. It's impossible. No one's been able to act against him. Many people have tried. He is everybody who knows him loves him. Everybody who sees him loves him. Though there's a percentage of people who don't understand why they love him or why anybody loves him, and that slowly erodes their self-worth. Mm-hmm. The reason for all of this is because the god Despair in the attic of the Insanity Trades is feeding off the despair Sheldon's existence creates. His goal is to create 20% of all worlds to be terribly depressed because Sheldon exists. They see the opportunity to do this. The result is that Sheldon is just magically popular. He is a class about nothing, and he has embodied the class perfectly. He just exists, and by existing and going about he is more powerful than the king of the class about nothing, which exists on that certain version of New York. Holy Chot, we've got a mission. Holy Chot, we got a mission for you. You, my good friend, need to begin BBX to make the planet ADHD a warlock patron. Do this, and we might be able to make you a warlock as well as a prayer. I mean, anyways.
My God, the mission.
He has sent several strike teams, assassins. No one has been able to work out how to kill this guy because the fates and the gods are in love with him.
Let me ask you, is he a class about nothing, or is he a being who, by betting on the eternity trades in the extreme, has just become something similar, or is he both?
Both.
So only a single person can get power from the eternity trades and people bet on them. And he's just got so many people betting on him that he just becomes the most powerful entity in existence.
Exactly right.
Why don't you just get people to stop betting on him?
Because I don't have the authority. Talk about something that would violate the integrity of the trades. I'm not allowed to stop people from betting on what's making them money and power.
But you're allowed to kill 32 traders in a day?
No, you are.
Hmm.
Your charter is beyond me. I created your charter. You could theoretically kill me. Your
Granted.
charter stands outside of me. I don't have the authority to destroy 32 traders. You do.
Hmm. For obvious reasons, I assume killing people betting on him is out of the question.
It would be the numbers you'd have to get into are just mind blowing. Everybody's betting on him. Out of game, he's like Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember the idea I had last game, but I've come up with 2 more in the meantime. This guy's what are your rules?
In terms of getting rid of this guy,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a whole lot of rules. I actually can't act against him for very specific reasons. Your rules are, I mean, I'd like you to keep the collateral damage to a minimum, but I don't actually have limitations I can put on you. If you have to do it, you have to do it. But we've tried to nuke him for orbit. The gods that control gravity prevented him from dropping, essentially, metaphorically speaking.
Fair enough. Well, you've tried going back in time and unmaking him with Prometheus, so what level of help can you give us, or are willing to give us? Or are able to give us?
I mean, directly, no more than the funding I've been able to supply to you. And I can tell you I can give you the parameters under which these things need to be done. The Eternity trades, the boards of all 3 trades, Infinity, Insanity, and Eternity, have come together and agreed that this needs to be taken out. Sheldon cannot be allowed to exist. This is a problem that is directly our fault, the result of us not being able to control the traders in our buildings. You are the only solution we have to these problems. This is why the bloody neutrals were created in the first place. This is the nature of your charter. This is a quintessentially you problem. I can support you as best as can be done.
I just need to know where we stand. Yeah, I've got a solution.
Excellent.
You probably have.
I'm not gonna like it.
Probably not.
I mean, I'm telling you on paper, I didn't like the god Chot coming in and doing what he did. As you can imagine, I've had some calls, but it was within the confines of your charter, and it did the job, and you got all of them. I did do something to help you on that score. The Phoenix Acorn was ascended, and if anybody could get everybody in one place, it was the bastard that thing became.
Well, I need to go to the source pillar Sasha created near the Eternity trades.
Okay.
You know, the one next to what used to be the Annihilation Zone that shoots out of the Eternity trades?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm heading there.
Okay. It's kind of magically unstable, but
I assume they've done things to make it more stable.
they've done things to make it more stable. It's also under extraordinarily strict guard.
Oh, well, I have complete immunity, so
that's true. You are allowed.
I'm just there to talk. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. While that goes on, Outprayed, you find yourself in a magical jungle kingdom. Vast, and it's humid as hell. This is the realm of the Dino Fairies. As soon as you get there, you see tiny brontosauruses flying around on dragonfly wings. Outparade.
That's awesome.
What do you want to
That is
do? They're everywhere. What do you want to do, Outparade? Oh, thank you, by the way. What do you want to do as y'all begin your journey to get to try to get these Alpha Ranger coins?
I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna let Holden kind of take the lead for this. Follow
Okay.
his lead.
Okay. Holden Wieners, what do you want to do?
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be fine. Probably.
Oh no. Probably.
You will be fine if you stay close to me.
Yeah, we got the best swordsman. Yeah, we're the best swordsman in the world, in universe. One of those.
That is very kind.
Yeah.
But also very true.
But also completely true.
What do you want to
Turn the
do?
lights off when we're in a room.
What do you want to do, sir, as you start traversing Dino Faerun?
I got. Let me see what I got. I got increased perception, spot, eyes of kaiju, kaiju awareness, danger sense. So use all of those
Okay.
and detect treasure.
You don't need to detect treasure because you detect treasure with all those other skills. Now, I'm going to come back to you in a second and tell you what it is. While you travel along, what do you want to do? Blind Justice?
You detected treasure, or did you and trap, or just treasure? That's what
Just
I meant.
treasure.
Okay, I'll detect trap.
I mean, okay, that's fine. Roll it.
I made it.
No traps.
No traps. Then I'm just gonna roll incredible luck and walk along.
Okay.
I made it.
Okay. As you walk along and have your incredible luck, a plant reaches out and starts to give you a massage. But you don't know it's a plant. However, it is the best massage you've ever had in your life. Right there on shoulders, shoulder meets neck. Just this, y'all see it. This like mother-in-law's tongue, if you know what that plant looks like. Just massaging his shoulders.
That is incredible.
But
I'm just gonna stand here and let him massage my shoulders for a little bit.
okay.
I will catch up.
But the thing is you think it's one of your
Oh, I think it's one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't know it's a plant.
Fair enough.
I would like to know what your reaction is. Which one do you think it is? And what is your
That is
reaction?
very kind of you, Holden, but I do not know if I can continue this as we walk.
Of course, man. Yeah, I understand. It's a plant. Never mind.
The
What are you
plant.
saying to me?
The
It's a plant rubbing your back.
Why would you say that about yourself?
What? Oh, man. Everything's fine. I don't know
You-
what to do. I just got fun.
You hear a voice. He's right, you know. Everything's going to be fine. And then it starts rubbing your head.
Well, now I am a little confused.
Just relax, because I am a professional. I'm here you have a lot of creaky joints. I can hear them as you walk by. I'm about to take care of you. I'm going to take you to the next level, okay? I've been wanting to try this out on a human for quite a while. I've been here for a little while, and I'm about to give you an experience that's going to change your life. There's nothing unusual or creepy about this. I am simply a masseuse who's going to release the chi and the chakras within you. Okay?
Okay.
And it like cracks your back, and it's like when Aang gets reaches the Avatar state, and you like glow with power. Yes, let it flow through you. And you get You get the ability to summon Kami to your side.
What? That's dope.
Blind Justice,
Uh,
I am the Kami of this forest. And when I felt you moving through the trees, I knew that I had to make contact. Sometimes it takes physical adjustment to reach deep into the spiritual. And if you want, I could even give you your sight back, but it would cost you something. Would you trade your sight for some of your abilities to be gone?
No. I already chose to be blind.
Very well. Hold the listeners. The energy source you detect in the middle of the forest is indeed here. It's a lake. Go to it. I have already sent it information and word about your presence. As you reached out your mind, it has reached out to you. It wishes to speak with you. It's a little off your path, but believe me, it will be worth it. Okay.
I guess I'll go talk to a lake.
All of you are.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Would you all like to know what's going on here? What these things are?
yes.
Yes.
They are transplants, spirits from the Gigaverse. The environments are alive. So, there you go. But your characters don't know any of that. So, get wrecked.
So what is it I can summon to my, like when you say I can summon a kami, what does that exactly mean?
It's a spirit, sir, a divine spirit. It is the divine spirit of literally anything.
That's cool.
It is anything that can do something you can't has a kami. Now, you can summon them. You can't control them. And kami are very unpredictable. So you gotta be careful. However, powerful ability.
Fair enough.
Okay? Lema, what do you want to do as y'all travel along? CJ?
I don't know why I don't get like plants come out of nowhere, give me massages, working out all these knots in this arthritic hands, and just going these shoulders, and it's just my luck.
Mm.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna.
Whatever.
What does a normal guy do wandering a forest? Look at the trees.
A jungle.
Take it all in.
Point out all the different dinosaurs.
Jungle
You
forest.
should honestly name off every dinosaur like.
That's more autistic, but normal.
Dude, Christina
Hey,
always tells me,
hey,
"Dude, you know way
hey.
too much about dinosaurs."
Hey,
Hey, what?
that's what I would be doing, is naming all the
Dude,
different
that's what I do too.
dinosaurs.
And Christina's like, "Why do you know every dinosaur?" I'm like, why don't you?"
Like, how could you not?
What's your problem?
I
That
have
was-
faith, okay?
That conversation reminds me of a conversation I once had with my wife, because I was like, they're working on de-evolving a chicken into a dinosaur. And my wife was like, I don't know why you would want to do that. And I was like, I don't know why you don't know why people would want to do that. How could you not want to devolve a chicken into a dinosaur? That just seems, it's like, it just answers its own question. It's clear why you would want to de-evolve a chicken into a dinosaur. Like, it's just something you have to do. I'm upset that it's a Canadian-led mission. America should be on the forefront of the dino chicken research. Like, it's wrong that other countries are beating us to dino chicken.
Less
But
weapons and more dino chicken, damn it.
exactly.
We're focusing on the wrong thing, people.
Exactly.
Dino chicken.
So Lema, what do you want to do though?
Nothing. I'm good.
Okay.
Is it like a
Um,
wheelchair or hovering
He
wheelchair?
hovering chair.
Yeah. Can he walk without it?
Nobody knows.
Nobody's seen him get out of his chair.
That's
Don't
the
ask questions you don't want the
question.
answer to.
I use my one question to get any answer. Just ask that.
That's a very common thing in our games, is that many people will be like, does so and so do so and so on purpose? We don't know. Because in the Orsak narrative universe, the bit just has so much power. Squimpus, what do you want to do as you approach this column that Subtitle created?
Yeah. Never mind. I'm good. Cool. Murdered. How are there guards?
Yeah, there are guards.
I'll approach the guards.
Sir,
Yeah,
this is one of the most.
Oh, sorry. Go on. What do you think?
This is completely off limits. We have orders. Anybody who makes it past this perimeter, we will kill you.
Yeah, I'm not here to get past the perimeter. I'm here to find someone who researches the place. Is there any magical scientists, theorists, whatever, that come in?
Yes, there are many mages who try to examine it who have permission to do so.
So really, no, there are. You won't just kill anyone who comes past the border. Then.
I mean, if they have permission from the Eternity Trade themselves, do you have permission to get to come up to the column?
I do, but I'm not here to come up with the column. I'm just looking for someone who investigates the place.
Okay. I mean, I can give you some information on that. Zilver Lelane.
Or what?
Zilver Lelane. He's a local mage.
Okay. Any Giga mages?
That have studied this thing? No.
None?
They are the Giga Guild out of game. He wouldn't know this. The Giga Guild certainly has a presence on the Eternity Trade, but it's light. They don't do much. They keep their distance from the Eternity Trades for the most part.
I know. Well, good lord, though. Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hit up that person next.
Okay. You make it to Zilver Lane, a well-respected but little-known magical engineer. Why, hello. How may I help you today?
Yes, I'm one of the bloody neutrals. I work for the Eternity, well, for the trades generally, and I'm on a mission to kill a certain individual and was looking for some help.
Well, I'm not much for killing people, sir. I just do research and try to discover how magic connects the nature of the trades to the rest of reality. It's something of a mystery. I don't know if you know that. People don't fully understand how the trades work. They exist as a fact. They originally worked through meta means, but their power is almost exclusively magical these days, and nobody knows how. Though meta still is the main driver, of course, of the internal workings of the trades.
I don't pretend to understand all the meta stuff, but I know it's similar to fate. Am I right or wrong?
It is. The prevailing theory is that we are in some kind of a magical computer simulation, and that there is a something of a narrative structure to that, and that we are all moving through it. I have my own theories, but the prevailing theory is the magical computer simulation theory. Oops, sorry. What? Can you talk?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I got you. Okay.
Well, gotta figure out where I go from there.
Let me go back to
You
the
know
boys.
where
Go on.
Do what?
No, man, go on.
Do you know where the being Sheldon fits into all that? Have you studied him at all? Given everything that's happening, it seems like it'd be right up your alley.
I mean, I've heard of the phenomenon. I haven't put my attention to it yet. I've been mostly trying to understand the phenomenon of the monolith, the device, which I believe it is a device, created by Subtitle, because I think it might tap into that magical connection between the trades and the rest of reality, kind of like an antenna. And so I'm trying to crack that nut, as it were. And I haven't put much work to Sheldon, though I do have an associate who has been putting some time into that particular problem.
Well, you both sound like you'd be helpful. I'm just going to lay my cards out on the table here. Sheldon seems to me like a paradox of the uninteresting reversed. In other words, or rather, he is the paradox of the uninteresting solved. When a being is uninteresting, so uninteresting, well, I'm sure you know it, he becomes interesting and therefore is no longer uninteresting.
Yes, I've heard the theory. I mean, I've heard the paradox.
With him, it doesn't seem to, the paradox doesn't resolve itself like it does there, it just goes infinite.
Interesting. An interesting theory.
Well, my plan, and not necessarily to kill him, I don't really want to kill him, in fact, I don't plan on it, is to make every other being around him interesting as well. So, a sort of inverse solution to the original paradox, but I don't think that'll work given the nature of what's happening here, which is where you come in.
What can I do?
Well, and this is the tricky part. I had this. It's very complicated, but I almost had it.
Well, can I go on to everybody else? Maybe
Please
get
do.
it. Yeah,
I feel like a jerk for even being on my own.
No, that's fine. Outpray, do y'all approach the lake? What do you want to do as you approach the lake?
Does it look like there's anything unique about this lake? Like, can we see the reason like he was pulled here, or?
Not that you see. I mean, it's beautiful. It has a natural like fountain in the center, surrounded by. There's a mountain on one side of it. It's a huge lake. But everything here is so very magical. But you don't know the answer of why he was pulled here. No, you can't really answer that. Not apparently. Not by looking for sure.
I just kind of want to survey the surroundings, like look at, not like get up close, but kind of like from afar. I want to look at the fountain.
Okay.
Just see if there's anything unique about it.
Roll your wisdom. Roll your charisma.
Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Okay. You detect massive magical energy in the water. Something definitely interacted with the water here and released whatever is in the water now. But as it approaches you, you hear a voice. Hey, where's the dick guy? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking. Oh, there you are.
It's wieners, not dicks.
Oh. I mean, funniest name I've ever heard in my life. I'm the lake, so to speak. I mean, not so to speak. I'm really just the lake. I could feel you reaching out with your heart and your soul, and I looked into it, and I saw the most pathetic individual that I have ever encountered in my long existence here. I mean, I've been here for a little while, and a lot of really, really broken creatures. So there's fey politics and the structures of reality break every soul. But you, that is some sad shit, sir. That is some very, very sad shit. Did you know your parents named you Holden just because they thought it was funny? Did you even know that? Because I was looking at your timeline. Sam and John Wieners, they had to deal with the abuse their whole life, and they were like, what'd be really funny is if we named this guy Holden. I mean, it was like there's this you wouldn't know. Anyways, trust me, it was quite a sight. Did you know that about your parents? Probably not. They said it at your birth.
Yeah, no, that's a new one.
I thought maybe they told you on a regular basis. But when I saw the complete and utter breaking of a soul, I was like, this is a person that I need to help because I can't allow this to continue on. Something good has to happen to this person. Something good in this entire existence. Hey, what's your name? Talks to, and he like an energy flows over Blind Justice. Who are you? You magnificent creature.
I am Blind Justice.
What? That's the greatest name. That's like the opposite. The two of you are like complete inverses of each other. That's the greatest name I ever heard in my life. Did your parents? Can I reach out? Can I reach out with like I did with him? I mean,
Go ahead.
the thing is that immediately when I touched his aura and I saw that unique mix of black and purple, that this was somebody I needed to reach out to, but there was no way I could make his life worse. There's always a little risk when I mess with timelines when I touch them, but there's none with him because it couldn't get any worse. But with you, there's an opportunity for things to go wrong. Are you okay with taking that risk? Because I'd really like to see it all because I might be able to do something really cool with you, and kind of cool for him too. But I'm really interested in you now.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, sir. You lose 5%
I'm
of.
gonna roll incredible luck.
You can roll. Yeah, you can roll incredible luck.
I made it. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
36 out of 45. I would have failed.
Blind vengeance. Your grandfather was the cool. Look at. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Your timeline's incredible. And he taught you as a child. He immediately took you under his wing and man, taught you the ways of being well, let's just say a great warrior. Yeah, that's what we'll say.
On, wax off part.
Yeah, I did. I absolutely did. So I got an idea. I can connect the two of you together. You have power flowing through you, and I have insane amounts of magical power flowing through me. Me and my buddy, the jungle, we're the only two left of an entire universe. Only two spirits left. A flower dropped into this lake and dissolved. And as it dissolved, hundreds of billions, trillions of worlds and stars were destroyed. Which is kind of sad. But I survived. The spirit of me and the jungle over there, we kind of coalesced out of it. And I've been here about 100 years. He's been here about 100 years. And we've been, just chilling with Dino Fae. But we know about mortals, and we've wanted to encounter some. And now here you are. And when I saw Holden, I was like, geez, mortal life is terrible. This is the worst crap I've ever seen. But now I see that there's a balance. I like that balance thing. Kind of my deal. How about I make the two of y'all something like Gemini twins? I can share your key between you. You'll get a little bit of what he has. He'll get a little bit of what you have. And y'all can even choose to become like a Tao. He would be a representation of the complete lack of fortune. One might even say ranching. You would be fortune itself, value. And the two of you together would form kind of a flow. So we'll call it the power of the Tao. What if I just granted that to y'all? My buddy has already set things up with you there, Blind Justice, by adjusting your key. So you're primed. What do y'all say? When this happened, y'all could share each other's abilities and your physical status. And you'd immediately get some of what he has, or one of those cool suits he's got on. I can see it all. Through space and time, I can see where y'all are going to go if I do this. It's going to be a good day.
I am interested if you are.
Yeah. Yep. Instantly. Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, fantastic. Bathe in my waters. You don't have to actually bathe. Don't take, but just walk into
I
the
already
water.
have my shirt off.
What?
Come into the waters.
Into the waters I go.
Okay. Time is suspended. There is a flow to all things. There is a life given of all that one could want, and another devoid of self-respect and determined by shame. Come into these waters and see that both sides are the flow, the motion of a single clock, the spinning of one wheel, the spinning of a great magnet. All things flow according to the whim of the great magnet, and it is only a fool that defies him. And y'all glow, and you get the skill Corsican Brothers, both of you, and you get one of the coins, Blind Justice. You can become.
Wait,
you can become.
What was
you
the
become
first thing? What kind of brothers?
Corsican. That means if one of you is hurt, the other feels it. You can share hit points, and you can trade off your abilities. Now, Lema. Lema,
Yeah.
I see you there too, and I have something to say to you. Come closer, Lemo. We have a conversation to have.
I don't know if I like where this is going. I'm gonna.
You will.
I'm gonna like float over to him, but I'm definitely a little pensive.
You are already in contact with a power too terrible to conceive.
I am?
You have no idea what you're capable of. The limitations. The limit.
God damn it.
I gotta roll something. If you get it. Actually, you know what? Go fuck yourself. You can have a good day.
That fucking rocks.
Holden's gonna go over and pat, his wheelchair, hovered chair.
No. Not poor Josh. Poor Lamo, believe me.
No.
Okay. Y'all are traveling on. You have 3 more coins to try to get your hands on. Lamo, is there anything...
I still don't see why I would have liked that conversation.
Can my luck aura change that roll, by the way, Josh? I forgot to tell you I have luck aura now.
No! Not against a being like that. Gabriel's... Chance has some idea of how powerful these things are.
Yeah. You don't understand these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chance is the only one here who's encountered what these things are. And, you know what? Broke planar protocol in the worst possible way. Not happening.
In what way?
However, sir, I'm going to give you something special. However,
I'm curious how planar protocol was broken.
Because you were interrupting the higher being as it was monologuing, sir.
I think there's an argument against that, but go ahead.
Okay. You broke the rhythm of the god, dude. However, I want to give you
I think that happens all the time, to be fair. But
it does. It does. It does happen. But it's the particular way you're doing it, and additionally, you don't have planar protocol, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
A bloody neutral on the a bloody neutral? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will let you out of this with a charisma roll.
Oof.
You will get the benefit if you make the charisma roll.
Let's go.
Okay. Then I'm not going to continue the because I've lost it. I had it rehearsed. I was there. It's gone. It is sufficiently broken up. What you get is you get 1/4 of the equation of nothingness. 1/4 of the equation of nothingness.
That's not nothing.
It's not nothing. I'm
Here
gonna tell
we
you,
go
sir.
with paradoxes again.
Huh?
I said, here we go with the paradoxes again.
I mean, your character has the potential. Do you know who Molecule Man is? In Marvel Comics?
Yes. Yeah.
So Molecule Man, for the longest time, he was this just do nothing. He reminded me a lot of Lamo, to be honest. He's very much like Lamo. Super powerful, but incapable of using the power in any meaningful way for the longest time. Until, like, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, which sounds like a long time, but it's not in the history of this character. And there's this thing where Dr. Doom takes him aside and goes, you don't realize what you are. He goes, the only thing that holds you back is your own self-doubt and internal weakness. Nothing is denied you. You can control the very fundamentals of reality. And he, like, opens him up to what he can do. I was invoking that kind of moment with the lake. And you get 1/4 of the equation of nothingness, which is the foundation of the power about nothing. Where does the class about nothing come from? What is it really? Nobody really fully understands it. You're now 1/4 of the way there. However, had you not gotten that and had not made that roll, I was going to give you a lesser divine boon of adventure for the role play, because that's how that if you were willing to, like, break that up and lose that, I was going to give you a lesser divine boon of adventure. But you got the power anyways, and probably in game you'd prefer the one to the other.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Didn't they use, like, Molecule Man to, like, who did they
He
kill?
didn't kill him. He
restarted
reordered the
or
multiverse. Yes.
omniverse.
Yeah. Him and Franklin Richards. Squimpus, what do you want to do now?
You do another round for everybody else. Do 2 for my everyone.
Okay.
That's fair.
Y'all continue on. Outprayed, what do you want to do as you continue on?
I will. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for trouble, or anything that looks like it could possibly be trouble.
Oh, okay. You see, not trouble, but there are the pixies are getting thick. There are Tyrannosaurus with butterfly wings. There are Diplodocus, little Diplodocus with dragonfly wings. All kinds of them floating around. They laugh. They speak a strange language that you don't know, and they, like, land on your nose. You do realize that the Tyrannosaurus will bite you. So you gotta do that. Anything you want to do in the midst of it? It's a sweet, cute, and beautiful thing.
Does my aura of Chot mess with them at all?
Do you want to invoke your aura of Chot?
I don't know. Last time I told I walk around with it now.
You can't. You do walk around with it, but it doesn't have to affect the things around you. It's not like ruining everybody's life around you unless you want it to. But it wouldn't necessarily be negative. It could be positive. It's just, chaotic.
Yeah, I'll invoke it as we walk through the thicker pixies.
Okay. As you invoke it, in this case, what happens is a purple storm cloud appears above your head, and beans, like just tons of beans, start raining down, and the pixies are, like, scared off from being around you.
Okay.
Because of the beans.
All right.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do as you travel along, holding wieners?
I'll just keep an eye out. Just trying to look for the other places help my friends get their suits or the coins.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Roll your intelligence.
Okay. Pass.
Nothing this time. Like, there's nothing, it's just what he sees. The jungle is thick as hell. Blind Justice, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna keep walking and roll critical luck.
Okay.
Let's go.
Out of the forest comes a man dressed as a explorer. My name is Jack Givingstone. fancy seeing other completely normal human beings here. Who are you fellows? Outprayed. You do not see him, as everybody else, well, Blind Justice doesn't see him, but Blind Justice still encounters him as Jack Giddingstone. But you see a gray alien with a light brown mustache glued onto his face in a explorer's outfit.
Okay.
Jack Givingstone here. What are you doing here in Dino Faerun? I just got in from the outback, and boy, are my arms tired. No, wait, I did that wrong. I messed it up. I flew. Never mind. It's a funny joke if I said it right.
I think for you, it honestly works either way.
You
make it work.
What do you want to do? He asks, what are you doing here?
We are going to find the ranger coins that are hidden in this jungle.
The ranger coins aren't hidden in the jungle. They're kept in an underground temple in the realm of the Dino Mech Fae. Wait a minute, that's not what they're called. Dino Mech Fae. I see what's going on. We must be on stream. Anyways, we are,
Wait,
yes.
You know about that?
Know about what? You didn't.
Continue.
He realizes you heard him say that, and his face gets, big.
Continue.
Yes, I will continue. I can get you to a secret entrance to the temple. And from there, you can face the Dino Mech Fae. That sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. Anyways, I can take you down there, and we can get you to where you want to go. But you must face the challenges. The challenges are physical, spiritual, and mental. And each one of you will have to face it. Except for you two, it seems like you've already got what you need. Are you ready to face these challenges? And then you hear a voice booms over Outprayed. Outprayed, do you have anywhere to sit? I just flew in from Texas, and boy, are my arms tired. And only person who hears this is Outprayed. But he goes, you can go fuck yourself. Anyways, let's go. What do you want to do as you travel along Blind Justice?
I'll just continue walking along, and I'll use Spot. Actually, I don't have Spot. Wait, yeah, I do. I do have Spot with enhanced perception, or with enhanced senses, but I cannot see, so let it be known.
Okay. Roll your intelligence.
Which I just take too. It's really more for fighting, but I'll use it now, because why not? I've been rolling for luck constantly.
You make it?
I made it. Yeah, I made it.
Okay. You hear, because you're incredible luck, a conversation between Outprayed and Jack Givingstone. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Are you cool? Are you cool?
I am cool.
Good. Well, I don't know how you can do what you can. Well, I think I do know how you can do what you can do. And he looks up. But I need you to keep your mouth shut. You got it?
Deal, if you'll take this pamphlet.
No.
You don't have to read it. You can just take it.
No.
All right, fair enough.
You don't want me getting the bloodlust.
What did he say?
You don't want me getting the bloodlust. What do you want to do as y'all travel along? What do you want to do as you travel along there, Lamo?
How do you? What is the interaction? I guess my cooperation with my Kramersaurus. How does that even work? Is it sort of because we're both normal that it's pretty easy to cooperate with him?
Yeah.
Is it something I need to figure out his powers?
No, y'all can like
How does that
basically become one. I mean, like spiritually. And the thing is that Kramersaurus has an inexplicable rival, so he's not here until you want him to be, and he just like comes out of nowhere, and just with his hair up and everything. Huh?
Oh,
Just and then your Kramersaurus is back. So that's like one of the ways you're able to like connect to him because he'll just show up wherever you are.
oh, that's cool. And how big is he? Is it something that I can ride him?
Absolutely, he's about 25 feet tall.
Oh. Yeah, it only seems appropriate that I ride him around in this place.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm chatting with these mages.
Okay. It's weird.
So first of all, I need to understand how this works. How the flow of fate works. Is it like the flow of luck? Like where if a luck mage steals someone else's luck, it's like, is it like karmic? Is it like the flow of ranching where it just moves beings around? Like ranching is a deficit of value. Or is it something else entirely, like gravity, where fate is just one big field, and someone with a more significant fate has a greater gravity? Is it like that? Do you have any idea how this works, and can you explain it to someone who doesn't understand it at all?
You're talking about in terms of how do the fate trades affect things that go below them?
Just how fate works generally.
Um.
The trades in a moment. Unless the two are integral and you can't talk about one without talking about the other.
It's hard. I'm gonna speak out of character. He's talking to Squimpus, but I'm gonna talk as myself. It's a complicated thing. How the fates interact with regular people is not, for one thing, in the game it's not fully understood, so they can't express that to you. They can give you some idea, which is everything you said is true and more. So the fates affect people by every means necessary. That's the mystery, and that's where the magic comes in. There's certainly a way in which the fates have influence that's meta, right? So it's not like meta is foreign to the magic of the power of the fates, of the fate trades, but but it is for sure a magical means by which the power gets from the top to the bottom, but it uses every means necessary. When someone bets on, part of it's because the fate trades grew up kind of both naturally and messily from the admin agency, right? So the admin agency used, and back then you used magic to manipulate meme power. It wasn't direct like it is now. And those forces gave birth to the trades, but the trades seem to use everything, meta, luck, probability, time, all of it moves in the direction of the fate trades. Even the fates themselves, like the physical fates, the fate web, arrange themselves with what happens on the trades. And magic is definitely what's driving it. That is the whole process is for sure magical. And he knows that because he can definitely detect god awful amounts of like mana flowing from the trades all the time. And so when the energy leaves the trades, it leaves as magic. But when it goes out, it in the most meticulous and detailed way possible arranges reality around the people that are being bet on.
Well, I'm confused. If it's magic and it's now understood that the force is the flow of fate, or the flow of what you call the meta. Again, I don't think I fully believe in it. It's not really magic, is it? How would you know if it weren't meta? If it's You're not to tune with what you call the meta.
I mean, it's possible that the magic's being moved by something bigger, but I mean, he's brought people in who have that kind of sensitivity, and they don't see the kind of meta power flowing directly to the fates that he detects on a magical level. And as for like the force, which is now of course the decentralized force, there's no sign that it is subject. All of it is subject to what happens in the fate trades. Again, the breadth of the fate trades and how it does all that is not fully understood. All they know is that there's some insanely magical force that flows from the three trades and arranges things in a certain way.
In other words, pure luck manipulation won't stop this guy. Pure meta manipulation won't stop this guy. Okay. I want to talk to your associate.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to tell you that I'm assuming that he brought him here,
Oh,
and y'all, they are
he's
both
been
here.
researching Sheldon, right?
Yeah, the other guy's been researching Sheldon, but I'm going to assume that they're both here at the same time.
Okay, well, he's got metal luck too. My plan at this point is threefold, and we're gonna probably need the entire group to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds to me like he's got 3 powers that are all intrinsic. One of which is metal luck, and it kind of sounds like he's stealing people's luck. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Kind of the same way Blind Justice does. Sounds like he's got his sublimely gifted powers, and then he's got the flow of the trades around him, which is a power in and of itself.
Right.
So I have to. If the 3 things are tied together, that makes it more complicated. But if they're all just their own thing, then it's a little easier. Because, as a sublimely gifted one, I can get rid of his powers with basically by making everybody else, in his specific case, by making everybody else around him interesting. That negates his power, but it doesn't stop the bullshit of the fates that are around him. That's sort of where I'm at a loss.
Also the gods, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with your going on your idea, we can transfer the luck. Luck mage have the negative luck effect. And I could transfer the skills that stop. He has the negative luck again. But that's as far as I got with that part. See, I think Lamo, I think maybe combine their powers or something like that could get something close to what you're talking about. But I don't know if it's that just
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think the key. I mean, if you can get multiple people, the key is to get the traders to bet on other people temporarily, such that he's not so bullshit. There's a finite amount of power going around.
Right.
So if you can even temporarily divert that to other people, you can take him out. It's annoying because last game I had a really clean solution that didn't involve any of the shit that I can't remember now. But I guess I don't remember it. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I had more. Come back to me.
At that point, is it within our charter to disrupt the flow of power in the trades temporarily, basically stop it?
No, you cannot. One thing that you cannot do is interrupt the trades themselves.
Okay.
That is a clear and defined limit on your activities. It's a good question.
What if we change it to just a person?
How?
Like, sort of like a merged claim, but like for a fate, like you pause fate on them for a second. I don't know if that just stop time.
I mean, the problem is that if you could do that, but he's already off the fate web. You don't have to pause fate. That would be great. Good work if it was fate that was affecting him. It's the fate trades that are affecting him. It is his just. You know what he is? He's a meme stock that won't die. You know what I mean? Like, because the more they put into him, he's actually giving back. That's only possible because he's off the fate web. It So that's yes. That if you could unravel fate on him. You could just cast that, and you
Maybe
could
there's
solve
an
that problem.
easier. You can't target him.
Right, you can't target him.
Maybe there's an easier solution.
Get me in a room with him and I will kill him.
Actually, yeah. That
Yeah.
was one of the other plans I had was just you and fucking Garrett and CJ. Actually, all three of y'all could kill him together.
Yeah, Garrett dropping the boons to stop the other god interventions, and then CJ neutralizing things, and then Blind just taking a blow.
More than that, too. I mean, see Garrett's boons. I mean, if there's a finite amount of meta luck going around, Garrett can generate meta luck to protect them from his meta luck bullshit, basically. And then Sean can you cooperate to redirect luck effects. I mean, see, yeah, they have a lot of, and then kill him using his own target. The three of y'all can kill him for sure. Getting, but like you said earlier, Chance, getting close to him because of the gods is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
But then I think Outprayed might be the one to fix that problem, right?
Also true.
I mean, Outprayed is the Chop Pope. He's not just a Chop Prayer. He's the
true.
Chop Pope. What are they going to do? Do they really want to risk war with Chot over this? They might, by the way. It's a fate roll. Right.
There's another solution too, which is very simple, and that's just to put out the word that we're coming to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And potentially temporarily crash his stock. People freak out. We did build up our reputation after the last fucking thing.
That's an interesting idea, but the question will be.
People will come to murder us immediately, but there's a short window between when everyone's coming to come kill us and when the stock crashes where we can kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a possibility.
These are all really good ideas.
I wish I could really want to. Oh, also, he doesn't even want to be.
He doesn't want any of this.
Yeah,
he doesn't want any of this, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have any aspirations either.
I mean, he did. Of course, he wanted to be famous. You know, he didn't mind being. Of course, when it's first. I mean, he's a regular guy. He's actually the most average human being who has ever lived. He's perfectly average. He has, like, if you averaged out all people everywhere, you would just get Sheldon, and which is part of Despair's plan. Despair wanted him, even if he was like exceptionally, like, something was wrong with him, people could justify in their minds why he's so famous, but as this endless gnawing of why this guy, why eats at countless people and slowly creates a society that a societal depression, Despair is just feeding. So there's that. I like all the plans though, and I like the idea of floating to see what happens on the trades, because you could at least create a disruption and lower the effectiveness of the trades on him. Interesting plans, huh?
You have to move quick at that point.
You do.
If only I can remember that one plan. I'm just kidding.
I think you can be like on planet, do it, and then be within 10 minutes with him, or something closer.
I mean, people can. Yeah, because gods can see if you're coming.
Oh yeah.
Well, they can't see much. He is off the fate web. That would limit their ability. Scopus is off the fate web too.
That's true. That's helpful. Yeah, but that's the thing, is you can get close, but you can't kill him. They can't get close, but they can kill him.
Right.
What are the odds that I'm noticed though, given my abilities?
That's a good point. If you use it, yeah, you at least, I would give you a 25% chance of being unnoticed. With the amount
doing anything. Taking
no, I mean that's probably what you can max out against gods, but that's because you have 25% of the equation. I could get you 25% hiding from the gods. I think you got the beginning. You got like the elements of a plan here. I think you float the idea, you get Blind Justice, Lamo, and Outprayed close. You time that so that information gets dropped. before the gods get to him. They do what they got to do. But the sucky thing is Sheldon's a good guy. He doesn't deserve to die. But I don't know that there's gonna be another way to.
Can't you like fake his death or something? If he's off the fate web, you just
You could
Oh, I have another solution.
hit me.
Go, CJ, finish your thought.
We're gonna say.
I mean, basically, what I was gonna say is just basically you find a way to take his stock off the trades by faking his death, right? If he's not connected to the fate web, if you fake his death, he won't be able to be found, right? I mean, how are they able to track him as is, right?
No, absolutely. You mean how do they know? How do they know where he is?
Yeah, right. I assume it's just because.
It's because the trade. That's the beauty of what happens.
Because of the meta power, right?
Because the trades move around him. Because of the way that she got this started was the way Despair got this started is she had you, Mondo, take him off the fate web, and then she had a bunch of other traders bet in such a way around him that stuff started to flow his way, and then traders would bet on him.
And then the vacuum became big enough.
Exactly.
That the vacuum
precisely. So they can see where he is. Gods can track him by the motion of everybody's fate around him.
No, the blip became big enough that they noticed the blip.
Not gonna lie, one of my favorite villainous plans I've ever come up with in a game.
Pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I'm very, very proud of Despair's actions here. It's like it's pretty nightmarish thing to create, and all to make as many people as possible depressed throughout the multiverse. There are literally demons who are in the depths of despair because Sheldon exists.
Lucifer himself might be.
I mean, he could be. It's not. I'll let you on a little secret.
Yeah.
Wong is.
Wong is what?
Wong has found himself suffering from depression because of Sheldon.
God dang it.
Part of the reason why you want him out.
I mean, it's not as though it's like a trick or anything. It's like it's true that he's as important as he is.
Right. It's just a fact. Even Wong finds himself that he loves this guy, likes him, doesn't it's like two parts of him at war. That's why he wants it ended. It's kind of like when
because he's a good guy.
Yeah,
but
he's
that can be justifying it to yourself for all you know.
Right, exactly. That's the kind of man, and that's what drives you crazy. Is that thought? Do I really like him, or is it just this thing that's going on? Am I just brainwashed like everybody else, or is he just that he's a good guy, but he's just a regular?
Right.
The
other plan is there's another plan that could just solve this. Is getting the there's a demon from the Giga Hell.
Mm-hmm. That is genius! Oh my god!
All you got to do is go get the page of the book that summons Concentrated Average, the demon from Giga Hell, and then alter it so it summons Sheldon instead. You just gotta remove the infernal runes, craft a circle, summon him into a safe location, dispose of it.
That's true, but why can't you just summon Concentrated Average on him?
Because they might fuse and then the game's over.
That game's not over, but you're right. That is a possibility.
I was worried that
I want to play. I love playing.
I already considered it, Josh. I already considered that option.
I love playing Concentrated Average so much. He's one of my favorite characters. Like, wow, well, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. So you use.
I forgot about that, dude.
Like, yes, I get to play Concentrated Average again. Yes.
Well, I think we've got several working theories. So back to the coins.
Back to the coins.
What happened? Actually, that poses potentially just as much of a threat. I was gonna say, what happens if you end up sensibly replacing him with Concentrated Average for the stocks, right? Where like
Mhm.
they're no longer betting on him. They're betting on concentrated average, but that accomplishes more. That we're still at the same problem then,
It
right?
makes
Exactly. Yeah. You just
Sheldon way
it's
more
worse because concentrated average can multiply himself infinitely. So he take his Sheldon problem, fuse it with the multiple god problem, and that would be the problem you'd probably be creating.
Yeah, probably they're betting on
Creating an even
Sheldon.
bigger problem. Let's do this.
Yeah.
They're betting
So
on Sheldon's fate specifically, so replacing him wouldn't actually, I think, achieve what you're trying to
Yeah,
achieve.
now for the audience, concentrated average is a demon. He's called a Giga Demon from Giga Hell, and his power is he moves everything towards the mean, everything towards average. So if you're a level 20 mage, you only have average magic with average spells and average items and everything else, and he can multiply himself by making more people like him. He is he's a bloodthirsty individual. Despite like he'll just absorb everybody he can. Wow, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You're going down. It's crazy. You ain't got no magic. Magic's not real, except mine. Giga magic. And he's pretty nightmarish when you're facing him down. Our good friend Kinnan, who used to play in this game, hates him so very much. He can't stand him. The voice drives him bonkers. But I love doing the voice and I love the character. Okay, so outprayed, y'all make it to the opening of the temple. I want you to know that Jack Givingstone has a torch, and yes, the ancient language of the prehistoric fairies. I can solve this problem. And he opens it, and y'all are like moving through the cave. Anything you want to do as you move through the cave, outprayed.
I want to look at the runes, or like not really the runes, the writing on the walls.
Okay. It's an it's Dino Fae language. Doesn't not something you can understand, as far as I know. Not
No.
something you personally understand. As the writing goes on, it starts to look more like it looks different. It looks like a different language.
Could one of our dinosaurs translate this?
Sure, possibly, yeah, maybe. But your dinosaurs won't fit in where you're at right now.
No.
No.
That's it for me right now.
Okay. Holden Wieners, what do you want to do as you travel along?
Is there like a bench around or?
No.
Okay. I guess I can try.
Just
I'll try to
dark,
translate
dark stone, square built hallway as y'all travel through.
it. I mean, me and Blind Justice are sitting out really, but I'll help him get to
Might as well
the
go
trial.
in, I guess.
The
Yeah.
trial part, you know.
Okay. So how do you want to translate?
I could call up Steve, or I could. Right. I'll call up Steve. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. What can I do for you today?
Hey, Steve. I need to translate something.
Kind of loud. Yeah.
Sorry. Am I sounding right now?
Yeah, you're loud.
Okay.
Maybe you want to take it down a notch. Maybe you want to take it down a notch.
Okay.
Just the volume.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just joking. Yeah. It's a story of the earliest Dino Fae that came in here, who contacted an ancient and powerful force and gave birth to the first Dino Fae. He has a confused look on his face. Dino Fae. That's weird. That's not what I remember them being called. Anyways. Yeah, so it's the story of them coming down here, finding that power source, and being transformed. And this is some later writings from the Dino Fae themselves.
you go, guys. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Anything else you want to do as y'all travel through these caves?
I mean, I got, you know, the danger sense, kaiju awareness, eyes kaiju, spy, you know, increased perception. Just make sure there's no traps ahead of us.
I have incredible luck. Or that's right, I have detect trap as well. I can roll that.
Yeah, but so does Jack Givingstone at 300%.
Ow! I am fine then.
You don't want to do anything as you travel along?
I want incredible luck. Why not? I failed it.
Okay.
It's a good time to fail it.
Lamo, anything you want to do as you travel along?
So, how'd you get into the adventuring business?
Well,
Talking to Jack.
my father's father spent all of his time in the darkest parts of the abyss, studying some of the most rare and unusual temples and artifacts and... I mean, why are you asking me these questions?
I'm just curious. An adventurer of your caliber, gotta have a killer backstory.
It's pretty much just Dad did it, Grandpa did it, now I do it.
He didn't think it through that far.
I mean, I could come up with an elaborate backstory, you know, in a second, but I'm, you know, I...
It's
Oh,
better
he
than
didn't
mine.
think it through that far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The character didn't make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How Praise just sitting here like he's full of shit.
So, adventure just flows through your veins, like...
Exactly, yeah, I can't help but go out.
So,
Look at
what's,
things.
what's been your favorite adventure of all time? If Jack Givingstone had one adventure that he had to hang his hat on, rest his laurels on, which adventure would it be?
There was a group of people who were traversing the kudzu forest in the outback. The great kudzu forest represents the invasive species known as kudzu across the plains. And in the center, the kudzu king. Now, I had observed the kudzu king from a distance, writing down all of his doings for the great scientific magical society. And I was on my way out of the kudzu forest when I just happened to see a group of individuals who were going the opposite direction. Now, I knew they were in for some dangerous times. Among them was an individual known as Paul the Vegetarian. Now, Paul the Vegetarian had a little secret most people didn't know. He was a very, very sick man. Kind to animals and people, but he liked to cut into plants and eat his vegetables while casting Speak to Plants. Oh, he had some dark turns, that Paul the Vegetarian. He used defiling magic to cut his way through the kudzu forest. See what I did there? And then they made it to the kudzu king, and the kudzu king fought back fiercely. Threw up giant walls of thorns. I didn't think we were going to make it that day, my friend. But through my unbelievable power, my father's old amulet, we were able to cut through. Paul almost lost his life, but a boon from the gardener saved it, and we barely got away. I said goodbye to my friends, for my work in the outback was not yet done.
Oh, so what happened to your friend Jack? The vegetarian guy.
I don't know. He's out there somewhere. Did stuff.
A memorable friends, but not one to keep up with. Yeah.
I mean, I only knew him for about 6-7 hours.
But 6 or 7 hours, 6 or 7 of the most daring hours of your life.
You got it. Okay.
My character's literally just gonna continue this up, so please cut me off. Move to the next person.
It's good though, sir. I like it. Thank you for playing along. Y'all make it, and you're at the top of this cave, and it's a giant valley-sized cave, and there's this vast civilization dug out of stone, and you see tiny mechanoid dinosaurs flying around, sprites everywhere, just oodles of them, and different sized mechanoid dino-fae of all types. They look like mechanical dinosaurs, and they are everywhere. You must be careful. Be quiet. They don't want you here. They don't want you getting this power. We're going to have to sneak through. Do any of you have any way to sneak through?
That is my specialty.
Yeah, I do.
I thought your specialty was sword fighting.
That as well. I am a specialist at many things.
I have a monster charisma. Monsters love me.
That's all well and good, sir, but
Sure.
it's
Can I share my pass without trace to him?
you might you know what, sir? You might be able to appeal to them and convince them to let you through. You could do it, Alpha. You could do it. You're an Alpha Ranger. You could do it. You could reach out to them, just let them know you're here, and tell them that you're here for the coins. You have a right to them and everything else. It could work.
Okay. We had to roll charisma.
Among other things.
My charisma is a 5, so let's try to sneak first.
Okay. So what is y'all's process of sneaking?
Can I share my pass without trace with him as with the?
You can share it to
brothers?
you can share it to Holden for sure. Yeah. Absolutely, that's no problem at all.
So we both have. Let me see what my pass without trace is at. 59%.
Okay.
Temporarily, at least.
Uh,
So I'll start by rolling that. See if I make it. I did. I rolled a 6. Let's go.
okay.
I made it as well.
Okay. Y'all are traveling through. What about the other two? The thing is, y'all two already have your coins. What are you gonna do? How do you get
That's true,
Alfred
how
and
do-
Lamo along?
I can't share with.
Not even a problem for y'all. That's not
those
even.
guys.
So I have, let's see here, unnoticeable, hide in plain sight. Let's see, power subtlety. I have like trap avoidance and scry resistance on gifted ore, stuff like that, which would help.
That's scrying and magical. They're still gonna see a guy
You're
floating
talking
around.
about just seeing, huh?
Yeah.
Can I just teleport them?
No, you cannot teleport in Dino Fair, sir.
If they went fast enough, would that be a problem? Like, would this be an issue?
No, I mean theoretically, if you could travel fast enough, you could stop them.
Only thing I could think of is trying to create a distraction. To be honest.
I could summon speeder bikes for you.
I mean, but that's still like, you're not gonna. They're not gonna just let you waltz into the temple riding around a speeder bike and giant with lame one out parade.
I might be able to. Can I share my incredible luck with him, and so that you can talk to them and try? Maybe it'll won't matter that your
Yeah.
charisma is so low.
Absolutely can.
And then we can just go. And also, we both have coins. So if ever they were going to let anyone buy it,
Yes.
it's
You-
two people that already have coins.
Yes, but there will be
charisma.
charisma rolls involved. There just will be.
Okay.
I can give you 45% incredible luck. Is that how that works, Josh? I can give him 45% incredible luck temporarily.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Of course,
That's
you can ranger up too, and you can do the talking.
Ah, well, that works too. Either way, I'll go. We can both range up. I'll just go with you. We'll just go both. Do it together.
As
Yeah.
you approach, these mechanized tiny dino fae surround you. Humans, who goes there? Oh my God, it's you. You're an alpha mech. And then it looks confused for a second. Welcome, alpha mech. What are you doing here? What is your purpose?
I'm starting to think they know we are here.
They can't see you, so yeah.
Ah, of course.
We're you need 5 people for a team, and we're here to get the coins for that. We have the people there here for the trial.
You're here for the coins. Well, only one man can determine, only one Fae can determine whether you are worthy to receive the trials. I shall take you to him. We simply call him the First. Come with us, but try nothing. Alpha Mech or not, Alpha Ranger or not. You are on dangerous ground, know that. And they bring you to an old, wizened, robotic dino.
What do we have here? An Alpha Ranger? There has not been one of your kind here in 2,000 years or more.
For the record, the last time a party was here was in May of 2020. Was the last time there was a party here in this exact place.
Oh,
When Dino Faerun still first opened up. Right, like that made all of Gigaton's and Kled's adventures possible.
oh. What is your purpose here?
We're trying to get our friends are trying to do the coins for they're trying to make a team.
Oh,
5 in a team.
but there are only 4 of you.
Our last guy's busy.
He is kind of a lone wolf.
It doesn't make any sense. You need 5. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, look. So he's kind of like he's going through his like villain arc right now, and then we're gonna beat him up. And then, we're gonna fight him, and we're gonna beat him up, and then he's gonna join us.
Oh,
I love that.
then I may have the thing for you. Come close. What did you say your name was?
Holden Wieners, sir.
Wait a minute, your name is Holden Wieners.
Yep.
So there's somebody in this world whose last name was Wieners and they thought it was a good name to name their child Holden.
Yeah. They also pushed into my soft spots too, so let's
No. It's
Jesus.
pretty awful. It's pretty terrible. That's just about, I mean, did they abuse you as well?
Sometimes.
Oh, I was asking as a rhetorical question. I didn't think I was going to get that answer.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible. Now I'm a little taken aback. I'm not gonna lie. Holden Wieners, huh? The Alpha Ranger.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. I have to say there's something extraordinarily sad about you. It's getting me right in my heart. I mean, I kind of just want to let you get this, but so I'm going to. Your friends can undertake the challenge, and if they get to the end, not only will they be able to receive their coins, but there is also a candle there. Puce. If you burn the candle down near your friend while you do battle with him, then at the end of the battle he will be your true friend and get a coin of his own. Such is the magic of the Puce Alpha Ranger. Okay, guys. So they're going to let you through. Boy, I'm going to tell you, there's just some jokes that never get old. They just get better the more you dig them out. Thank you, Chance, for setting me up. Like, soft T-balling me. Not even softball, this is T-ball when it comes to the comedy, sir. This is top notch. It's simple. It's simple, classic, works perfectly. A character named Holden Wieners who's the saddest man in existence.
Yeah.
By the way,
that
that part of the story was not made up by me. It was established by Chance that his character is the saddest person in existence before the game started. Y'all make it through he takes you to the temple.
Inside, you will have your 3 challenges. They will be catered to each of you. Go. The 2 of you that are left. And if you succeed, you will get the Puce Alpha Ranger candle as well.
Start with you, Outprayed.
Okay.
You come to the first challenge, the physical challenge. It is in front of you is a tower, like a monolith itself that you need to climb to the top. Some of the like handholds spin, and you're gonna have to be very, very careful. I need you to roll your dex 5 times, and then your strength 5 times. I imagine that your strength and your dex are not that good, though. I think you told me you rolled pretty well in that character.
Doesn't he have a 20 in all stats now?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I said, yeah. I was about to say, like, I can't. I mean, I guess I could technically fail.
No, you can't. It's literally impossible. Get fucked, DM. You can crit.
You still want me to roll? Or
Yeah, because you can crit.
Okay.
Something awesome can happen.
Speaking of a crit.
Nice. So you Outprayed grabs one of them. So he's just, I'm going to make you crit once. And he just, like, literally tosses himself up and gets to the top and stands there.
Done.
And it gets done. Lamo, your challenge. There is a baseball on the ground. You must reach over and pick it up.
In many ways, this is my own personal hell.
Oh, man.
And I do it without tipping the chair over.
No, we can try. That's the point. You need to roll your dex at half, and then your con at half. I want y'all to know he's got the chair. He's got the chair like awkwardly turned, and he's just. What'd you do? Did you cry? Did you?
By the way, I had to roll 5 or under on both of those. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
What's up? Oh man.
Ooh. Like wipe the sweat off my brow.
A mimic baseball that's a shot baseball appears next to you. Well. Oh, that's what you pick up. It becomes a mimic chat baseball. I never thought you were going to get it, Lamo. What's your name, by the way?
What? Sorry, I missed what he said.
He goes,
Say that again.
I never thought you'd get me, Lamo. What's your name, by the way?
I think this is the part where I tell you that Lamo's my name.
No, I called you, Lamo. What's your name?
No, yeah, that's the thing. Lamo is my name.
Oh,
I know it's a bit on the nose. I get it.
I have to say, listening to you, I think I'm in my personal hell.
Well, that makes 2 of it. Well, I guess I'm out of hell now.
Y'all travel
So
along.
we walk through the valley of death and whatnot.
Now, next is a challenge of the soul. Outprayed. Before you are 3 items. You must pick the one that defines you personally.
Ooh.
They are as follows. A plate filled with delicious food. The receiver of a telephone. And a hammer. Which is of you, as it were?
I would pick up the hammer. By the way, is it like a carpeting hammer or is it like a weapon kind of hammer?
It's a weapon.
Okay. No, you know what? I committed. I'll pick up the hammer.
You'll pick up the hammer? Okay, sir.
Yeah.
You, when you pick up the hammer, you, unfortunately, failed your test. That wasn't the right choice, sir. Do you think Chot's a hammer? First and foremost? What do you think defines
but-
Chot? Which
You
one do
said
you...
which is of him, and not which is of Chat.
Yeah, but there
I
is
guess
no
he
difference
can
between him and Chot. That he is Chot. In his case, that's
good
the
point.
challenge. Sorry, sir.
I mean, it's clearly the receiver, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
It was
That was actually good.
of a plate of food or a receiver. What really defines Chot, people? It's the plate of food.
Oh.
Chot eats. That's the most defining characteristic of Chot is eating. The talking
you
is
can
secondary.
easily- Nah, fuck that. You can make the argument that
Yeah.
he is the
Yeah.
They-
Yeah, I like the
mouthpiece
receiver.
of the ear.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
actually considering that if he chose either one, that I would have accepted it. If I'm being honest with you, but the hammer was wrong.
All right.
So fail your second
I don't
test.
know,
I'm sorry.
Simple the paladin. I guess he's. Are you paladin or?
No, he's a priest.
No, I'm a prayer.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a prayer.
Boom, drop boom.
My argument for that one would have been that he's the instrument, of Chot.
I honestly,
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I asked if it was like a carpeting hammer because I was building the religion,
it wasn't a carpenter hammer. You asked me. I told you it was a warrior's hammer.
But it's like I committed already, so just.
Oh, what about the band hammer?
was
How about that?
still through with it.
I put two answers that I was willing to accept and one that I
Yeah.
wasn't. You picked the one that I wasn't. It's not the correct answer. Your journey ends here, sir.
Could I drop a bone to do anything?
You can try. You can try. Drop your boom.
Let's see. I'll drop the divine gift of Chat
You divine and drop a divine gift of shot.
to give you the right one.
Okay. The divine gift of Chot grants you a magic mirror that lets you see into the soul of yourself and anyone it points at. You can see who you truly are. And when you look into the mirror, what you see is a waiter. That's what you see. But it's a powerful magical item, sir. So there you go.
That's awesome.
Okay. Lamo, I don't know what y'all do next here. So I don't think there's an easy way out here. Lamo, you get your choices. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There is Brano's autobiography, a small vial of silver iodide, and a map of New York City.
I'm gonna pick up the map of New York City.
There you go, sir. That is who you are in your base.
Yeah, that
Just-
Add it to my collection, I guess.
just like you look. I just picture like.
I honestly
Dan's-
thought he would
Dan's-
struggle with that more.
Dan's home, and it's just a. There's a collection of New York City maps.
It was difficult for the. Yeah, the first two I was like, oh, this is gonna be difficult, and they had New York map. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
No.
New York map was it was obvious for no obvious reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was obvious.
I literally thought Outprayed was going to struggle between the first two, and if he'd have picked either, I would have been okay with it. In my mind, it was first and foremost the first one, but if he'd have picked the receiver, I would have called that correct. I thought,
Nah,
it was, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Okay, Lamo, you get to the third challenge, which is an intellectual challenge. On the table, there are a series of dinosaurs that you have to identify. I'm going to ask you a series of dinosaur facts out of game.
Yes.
You can roll your intelligence
I love animal facts.
in the game. So, yeah, it's a problem playing it. I don't know what they do about it playing ADHD. But it is what it is. So, first question is, what is the dinosaur that has a bony top of their head that they would bang together? What's the name of that dinosaur?
I can picture it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know the name.
Okay, roll your intelligence in game.
I
Maybe.
think I know this.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say
You
it.
call yourself an autist? Is that what you said?
Pachycephalosaurus is the answer, sir.
One of my
Pachycephalosaurus.
favorite. Easily.
See, I would have slaughtered saying that name.
Now, what relative of the Triceratops has only one horn on its nose?
Crit my intellect.
Monoceros. One-horned Monoceros.
On the nose with that one.
That's right. Name the one of the 3 largest long-necked dinosaurs that have ever been discovered. Just name one of them.
Name one of them.
Mhm.
Wasn't it was, oh god, Titanosaurus or whatever. Wasn't that one of the largest Titanosaurs? It was one of the long necks. I'll roll my intellect. I'm not sure enough on that. Made it.
Let's see if that one's ties for the 3. That might be one I don't know.
No, I don't think it was big enough.
No. Titanosaurus is 39 feet. But you rolled your intelligence. Seismosaurus? Ultrasaurus? Would have taken either one of those.
Okay.
Diplodocus, I think, is still 3. Okay. Well, you made it in game with your extremely high intelligence. But and you get yourself a coin, sir. But
Nice.
there's one coin standing there, a coin meant for a man who will never receive it. And you do get the Puce Alpha Ranger candle. Y'all got to figure something else out for Outprayed. Outprayed, if you drop a boon, you can get these guys home, and y'all can deal with the Sheldon problem.
What is the candle?
We burn it
As you fight somebody else, and that person then becomes your friend and gets a coin themselves.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we have to kick Scopus's ass.
The confidence in that.
Office space.
It's
All right.
401. It's okay.
I'll drop a boon to get us out of here.
Okay. Y'all are... A mouth opens, consumes y'all, and spits you out in front of the trades. Y'all are right in... And Squimpus is waiting there. Okay, everybody. Let's try to kill Sheldon.
First, I must kill my friend.
Go.
Yeah. Hey, Scopus, could you? Okay, so we need to beat you up.
I'm not your friend.
I didn't say that. I just he takes out the candle, like pulls out light, just starts lighting it, trying to mess.
Are you perhaps a buddy or a pal?
Not yet.
I think he means to say I am his hero.
Yeah. So I need you. We'll do our best to not hit you too hard.
When you're done clowning around, let's get down to business.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Go on.
I'm gonna put a beat on this guy. It's gonna be a little expensive to get a hold of what we need to get him, but we have money, and I know people. Quit pointing the gun at me.
Holden, you have to make me first. You
I
are
fucking
the team
suck up on
leader.
Squimpus. I just
Oh, Jesus Christ, God.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Light the candle, light the candle.
I already lit it. I put it down on the ground.
How do we actually have to hit him, or do we just have to do that?
You're supposed to have engage in combat.
Hmm.
You're supposed to engage in combat, but he can...
If I fight alongside Squimpus, can I get a coin as well?
Huh? That is a fantastic idea. Yes, you can.
I did not want to have to kill two of you. I'm gonna stand behind you, Blind Justice, and That is a very good idea.
Facing the wrong direction.
I know what you're trying to do, but the critical part of your plan that you're failing to, or that you actually have overlooked, is that I'm going to kill both of you. So,
Oh! Oh, snap!
listen, we can achieve exactly what you want with the Ship of Theseus paradox. We go to the Giga Guild, tell them what's going on, make a thaumaturgical connection, and pay them enough money.
I wouldn't want to fight me either.
Oh man, you got
That was pretty good.
That was
so good.
perfect.
Yeah, that was
That was so good. Oh my god, dude. That was top notch. The do you wanna go to the Giga Guild and get that done?
Yes, I mean, first step first. Get that knocked out. Get them their coins.
Okay. You're gonna head to Guild.
Coins.
You head to the Giga Guild.
Listen, Alden, no one will blame
What
you.
are you laughing about?
Yeah, we'll just go and get this done and get them their coins, you know?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
I get some toddlers you have to appease, like we have to go get them a piece of candy to calm them down.
Do not feel bad, Alden.
That kind of is how Squimpus is, yeah.
I think that's how he sees it. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't
give
care
him their
about it.
candy, get him to shut up.
I could have got him blind.
No, if you had been blind, you would have gotten him.
I don't know about that one.
If I were to share my blindness with you,
No.
you could be blind winners.
Blind wieners.
Wieners.
Blind holding wiener.
I could train you in the ways of a warrior.
Who's the fuck?
Blind wieners.
I don't think that'd be helpful for me.
I gotta say this is definitely one of the funniest games that gets played on our stream. Okay, we're back. Buying wieners and holding justice. That's good.
Hold justice.
Holding justice.
That's pretty good.
Blind wieners is holding justice. Tider's having too much fun. So yeah, you can go to the Giga Guild. Sperm Burp is there.
Oh yeah, I guess he would run the one here.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, God.
5 people. Come into my office. I hope you're not looking for my strongest potions, because my strongest potions are reserved for the strongest, and you are clearly not of the strongest, but of the weakest.
You're talking to the moon. What do you call yourself? The best swordsman that
I
ever
am
lived?
the most powerful swordsman that ever lived.
You're talking to the most powerful swordsman who ever lived. Or talking at him, rather.
Yeah, I'm gonna be facing like 3 feet to the right of wherever he's standing. Like just a little off.
I remain unimpressed. What can I do for you today? As I am manning the store, as it were. I often take up residence here in the Eternity Trades, because you may not know this, but I was the greatest Eternity Trader who ever lived. And that's right. Because I am clearly of the strongest, and you are clearly not. And how may I help you today? Can I interest you in some of my tinctures, potions, my drinks of all sorts? The Giga Magic flows strong in my potions.
Yes, actually. We're here for 2 things. A Ship of Theseus paradox spell that'll work on Power Ranger coins. Sorry, damn.
I
What
think you mean to say
Alpha Ranger.
Excuse me. They work on Alpha Ranger coins. We had some people that tried to go get the set. One of them failed the test. We're now trying to break the rules.
No, of course. A simple spell. You obviously need the weakest spells, because if you have the strongest, then this would be no problem for you at all. It is no problem for me. It takes the smallest part of my extraordinary power. The simplest of my potions can accomplish such things. However, I do not sell them for nothing. I am, after all, also a businessman.
Trust me, if they were the strongest, they wouldn't need the coins. But, what do
You're
you
getting the coin
charge?
too.
Do what?
You're getting one too.
No, I'm not.
You're wearing you're wearing a
We
suit,
already-
man.
We already have our coins.
Yeah.
We are here for your coin.
What's my dinosaur's name?
Consigliere.
You can give it to Consigliere. Consigliere, do you want to be an Alpha Ranger?
I don't know. Do you want me to be an Alpha Ranger?
I don't know. I mean, it's a Dino Fate thing. I figured you might be interested. It's up to you, though.
In that case, I'll be an Alpha Ranger.
Yeah, Consigliere going to be a 5th.
Thank you for the follow, Midnight Medic. Yeah, I'll be a 5th. I'll take it on. No problem.
Thank you.
But it only
Well, there
works
we
if.
go.
But Holmir's just gonna go outside and just throw his arms up. Just.
His aesthetic is off. We're supposed to be 5. I'm sorry for everybody on the stream. I'm having to fix my medical device. We're supposed to be 4 or 5 friends who just got together and did the Alpha Ranger thing.
Hold in. Everything is going to be okay. But yeah, I'm still inside.
Okay.
I say that to nobody.
5 million for a potion.
Yeah, 5 million.
Done.
Holy.
I mean, out of game, honestly, using
That's a
Synthesis to
steal,
multiply
actually, yeah.
something like this is bonkers. But it really is.
Yeah, most.
It really is. It really is.
Same thing for that parade.
Mm-hmm. And I assume it's going to work for both of them. He's going to take the candle, and be able to turn the candle into 2 more coins. I mean, it is a cheap thing to get what you're trying to get. At the same time, for Squimpus, it's also a Tuesday.
Right. That's not the
I
main
mean, not
reason
Squimpus.
we're
I'm
here
sorry.
tonight.
For Spermberg, it's a Tuesday.
It's also a Tuesday for Squimpus.
It is.
And that's not the reason we're here, and I assume it's not the reason you're here. Unless you just meet everybody at the door.
I am manning the store today. I like manning the store on the Eternity Trades because everybody knows who I am and everybody recognizes my greatness around here. There's too many places where that, don't kiss the ring, as it were. You hear a voice.
Know. One of the things I respected about you was that you were low key, despite being as powerful as you are.
At one time, that was enough for me. But I'm not the same man I always was. People change. And I just like to hear it once in a while. I am, after all, only manning one store. I mean, everybody cares a little bit about being recognized. Every once in a while, he, holds up.
One of those things, he was not recognized that much, despite being the most god-awful, powerful being
Right,
in existence.
right. So on the one hand,
design.
it was by design, and he doesn't spread around the entire multiverse. But sometimes I've had him here before. He likes to come into the Giga Guild, specifically in Eternity Trades, where everybody knows who he is, and get to hear how great he is. Every once in a while.
I'm shocked and appalled and very flattered he's even waiting on us.
It gets the best of both worlds. He's not so flashy that it's like a planar thing, but he gets to get a little bit of an ego stroke.
Yeah, that's fair.
You hear a voice. You hear a voice. Holden, don't worry, Holden. We can be your city ranger. I'll send you a demon just when you need it. Just ask Alprade. then he cracks. We'll be your 5th, not city.
Oh, okay.
My God wants to be the 5th Ranger.
My favorite part about Tiger X's whispers is he'll say something wrong and he'll do another whisper, correcting his grammatical error. It's the funniest shit.
To be fair, the body chat says many things at once. There are going to be a couple of mistakes.
It's true, but Titus does it all the time. He always writes something wrong and then corrects it, also in bold. Oh, man. Okay. What is the other thing that you need?
I'm trying to get the... Let me finish. Trying to get a page of the True Codus Gigix that contains the spell that summons Concentrated Average.
Done.
What, just like that?
I have a copy of the page myself. I've got a copy of the entire codex at this point.
What the fuck?
Do you really think that people? I mean, they summoned him right in the middle of blockchain dimension once. Do you think that happens about the Giga Guild noticing, finding a way to get their hands on that? You think that they're?
I didn't know I know he has it. I'm more just trying to flatter him.
Oh, okay, good. I'm just making. I didn't know that out of game. In game, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, it makes total sense he would have it. I just didn't, and also he just gives it to me. But I assume he's doing his whole "I'm powerful" thing.
Absolutely. Yes, of course. It's that's easy. You're a rancher. I assume you're doing important work. Here. You're a rancher, sir.
How much?
On the house. I mean, he's gonna do it for free. You're a rancher,
wow.
sir.
We are ranchers, yeah.
You are a rancher. I mean, it's a spell he has like sitting in his back pocket. I mean,
True.
and ranchers would trust other ranchers to treat it properly. He probably
Which
knows.
I-
He definitely knows who you are at this point. I mean,
I guess he would have to.
y'all are all
Well,
famous. All of y'all.
Cool. Okay. Goddamn. Anything else y'all want? Because now's your chance to get it.
Mm-hmm. I'll trade anything you want from Sperm Burp.
Trying to think. Come back to me.
Holden Wieners, anything you want from Sperm Burp?
After Squimpus leaves, I would go back in the shop and buy one more of the ship of Theseus, the 5 million thing.
Okay. Of course. And what is your name, sir?
I don't think that's you for interaction. Like, I think we're. Do you have to like write it somewhere or?
What?
It's Holden Wieners, man. But come on.
Come on.
Excellent. How can I help you, Mr. Wieners?
That thing that he just bought, the ship of Theseus thing. I need one more.
Of course, Mr. Wieners. 5 million.
Yep. Here you go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wieners. You have a nice day.
Yep. Have a good one.
Sperm Burp's the kind of person who wouldn't notice.
He's such an asshole.
He wouldn't notice. He literally wouldn't notice the way Sperm Burp is. He's the kind of person who wouldn't notice.
Sperm Burp is actually loosely based on Newman. Very loosely.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I mean, he's based on the potion seller, but Newman was a little bit of inspiration for it.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
It was mostly potion seller, but I needed more inspiration because there's just not much there, so I kind of went with Newman.
Because of the meme, and if that's true, then actually, Lamo, you would get the skill. You would get access to the Newman skill, which isn't on the sheet, but should be.
That's cool.
It's like 75% potion master, 25% Newman.
I mean, that's all. If that's true, then I mean, absolutely, Lamo being in his presence should give him that ability.
That's cool.
Blind Justice, anything you want?
What do you have for the greatest swordsman that ever lived?
I don't know. Is he here?
God damn it.
He is right in front of you.
I'm not right in front of him. I'm, somewhere else.
Like bump into like a
Yes.
cabinet or something.
I could give you an oil of infinite sharpness. Only lasts a few seconds, but it's all you need. A steal at 10 million.
I will take it.
You have a soul ice. Oh, it has 2 doses in it, sir.
How long does it last? Sorry.
It only lasts 12 seconds.
12
2
seconds.
rounds. But that's enough.
Does he have any souls?
Oh, cool.
I don't know if he.
I have many souls. I trade in them all the time. You can't do business in this world if you're not willing to trade in souls. People like you don't understand that because you are clearly of the weakest and don't have any souls. But I am of the strongest and I have plenty of souls.
Okay. Do you have like a Tarask soul or?
They have souls?
Actually, no. I'm gonna check him on one thing.
I legit think they don't have them, do they?
Tarasks, they don't have souls.
Yeah, they don't have souls. Yeah.
But right now, Sperm Burp's so mad at himself, you can't even imagine because he thinks he should have given a Tarask a soul and then taken it. That's literally what's going through Sperm Burp's mind right now. Like, I'm in his head and he's just like,
wrap
damn.
it up so I can go do that right now.
Damn. Now I have to go give a Trask a soul and take the soul from the Trask because I don't have a Trask soul. How can there be something that I don't have that obviously I need?
If you want, I can give you my number. So when you get it, I'll buy it. I guess.
When I get my Trask soul, which I can get anytime I want, it's the easiest thing in the world, simplest for someone with my powers.
Sure.
Then I'm going to keep my Trask soul for myself. Obviously, that has extraordinary value for somebody like myself.
Could you get a second one?
Maybe. Give me your card. Lamo, what do you want to do here? Is there anything you want to get from him?
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if maybe you had like a Lost in New York sort of vibe going on, some sort of posting along those lines, or maybe access to the mail room, or
Absolutely.
something along those lines.
You want Essence of New York. And he puts it on the table. He has Essence of New York.
Ooh. Humna. So, how much is something like this gonna set me back?
$500,000.
$500,000.
I mean, it's not like he's selling a ton of Essence of New York or anything.
Yeah. Done and done. Listen, got any more of these hanging around, or maybe something else up your sleeve? Look like a man of means.
Say that again?
Look like a man of means.
No, the thing before it. You asked me a question. The part of the conversation that heads up.
That has the important stuff.
Yeah.
Not the flattery at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got any more? Got more stuff hanging back there, like kind of like this, or maybe just some more of these essences?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Yeah, that's fair. I tend to wear out my welcome pretty quickly.
I'm gonna tell you, Spermburp would have about no patience for that voice. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to talk about highly autistic?
This is absolutely one of the funniest games tonight that I have ever seen, and one of the most probably it's up there with, it's up there with the top 3 or 4 funniest streams that we've ever done. Y'all's comic timing tonight, and you're just on it tonight. I am not going to say that, Tighter, for various reasons. Especially you got to watch a little bit, Tighter. Outprayed, what do you want to do?
You mentioned souls earlier.
Yes, of course.
What kind of souls do you have?
Well, a lot of course. Many different types. I deal in it all the time. You have to take what people have to give, after all. Larvae, sir. Souls. They are currency on the lower planes. They take the form of worms with human faces. Worth a shot. Tyler's the greatest freaking... He's like, he is a national freaking treasure, this kid. Worth a shot. His comic timing's insane. Crack me up. So what do you want, sir? You want souls for Chot?
Yeah, I want to get some souls for Chot.
Each one's $250,000. How many you want?
$250,000?
Worth a shot.
Give me 10 million's worth.
Okay. So that would be 40 then. You're gonna give 40 to Chot?
I'm gonna give him all to Chot.
You gotta drop a boon to feed him. Feed
I
it.
will drop that boon.
Okay. These are the souls of wretched people, so it's not like it's not quite eating an entire room full of traders, but it's gonna give them. They're gonna get some channel points back. It is. Anything else? Oh, go on.
My God is also talking to me. Do you have a Pope ring that not only do they kiss, but it kisses back?
I mean, I'm sorry, it's just not my department. Honestly, that's something more like magic. He's Giga.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with Giga. It's not even it wouldn't be enough of a challenge for him to make. It wouldn't be too outside of his wheelhouse.
Your asshole thing? Now we're talking.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, why do I not have a trash skull? I can't believe I don't have a trash skull. What have I been doing? How can I let something like that cross my... Okay, sir, you've got the spell. Do you want him to alter it too so y'all can summon Sheldon?
I mean, if he will, yeah. I was going to take somebody else, but yeah.
Now that is going to cost you some money.
Yeah.
I need 10 million for that.
That'll come out of my end.
Okay. I mean, y'all get more than that back for sure.
I mean, I'm happy to pitch in.
Same.
You've already bought the potion. Like, I'm happy to help pay for the potion too.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
We're gonna
Yeah.
call it 3.75 mil.
Honestly, it's just easier for me. Then I have to backspace and like subtract 7 point.
I will keep my money.
Nah, not even. Not even. You would just subtract 3.75 from whatever your initial was.
You want me to do what?
Yeah, that's like so annoying. That's 3. That's 11. That's 11.370 plus stuff I have my character sheet minus 3.375. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's what a calculator's.
What do you want me to do? Open my phone?
Yeah, I have to
Yes.
open my phone. Right now, I'm calculating the money I made at Next on RuneScape, so I have to delete that number.
What a nightmare that would be. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I have to go get a pen and paper and listen.
That's
Yeah.
not
Well,
happening.
I could open a notepad, but then I have to keep switching back and forth.
I put the money on the counter. It's done.
Okay.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Y'all have, so you can now summon Sheldon. What do we got? What are we gonna do next? What's the completion of it all? You can summon him. Done. It was just a perfect solution to summon him.
Now the question's where. That's where I think our mages come into play. Sorry, the mages I talked to earlier, they probably have a good idea. I think potentially summoning him into the source column could be fine, right?
Oh, that probably has risks, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah,
It has
but-
risks, but it also has opportunity. The source column that
Because if you summon him into the source column, my theory is that there's no vortex around him. It's just pure. It's equal. It's like even flow, right? It's not
Right.
direct on him. He would lose his.
Whoop, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like Kinnon's here. It's like Kinnon is here. So weird. That song's been following me too. It's not.
Yeah, it's the 21st night of September right now.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Of course, you good call.
Boon of Chot.
A boon of Chot is given in the game. Who's it going to there?
Prod.
A boo.
So yeah, I mean the source column could absolutely.
Thank you, buddy chat.
Possibly. Solve this problem.
He's 100% right. It's got horrible consequences.
But right, if
potentially,
it
but
goes
also-
bad, you're gonna be in deep dookie.
Yeah.
But it prevents him from being bullshit.
Yeah. What's the name of the most horrible place in the Omniverse? I forget the name again.
The lands? We're not going to the lands.
Well,
Okay.
there's also the SC.
And we can't
SCP
send
verse.
Sheldon to the
Yeah,
land.
but you have
That
to
would
you have
just
to
be a
go to the
move.
lands to get to the SCP universe, and there are some things I don't ever want to even discuss in any detail, and one of them is the lands. So we're going to as a meta fact.
There's two ways into the STP though, right?
Yeah, one's through the infinite layer of the abyss.
Through the infinity
Yeah.
layer of the abyss. The other
Yeah,
way.
that's doable on stream. In game.
That's like an epic
Yes.
level. That's like a beyond epic level
I'd say in
campaign.
game that's a whole other question.
I've tried to do that campaign before, and we just decided it was just going to be too fucking like the Odyssey, but in hell. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just a quest to get into an even worse hell.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
True.
it's like the Odyssey meets fucking Heart of Darkness meets Dante's Inferno meets I don't know, the Final Destination. I don't know, meets Hellraiser meets.
I was just trying to. I was just suggesting someplace where like gods wouldn't want to go. I wasn't wait, isn't there a place where gods can't go?
There are a few places that
Sigil.
Well, Sigil, but that we can't do
We
that.
get our ass kicked there though.
Yeah.
We don't have jurisdiction either. We can't just flaunt ourselves.
right.
There's another place though.
But you're gonna use the power of the column to try to stop his powers. It could work. Absolutely could. Is that what you want to do? You want to summon him there?
At that point, at that point, couldn't I? Are we allowed to though? I was gonna ask, is it possible for me to use my powers to try and basically contain any of his powers that leak? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Well, the other thing too,
A
I
certain
guess the
part
other,
of his powers. A certain part of his powers.
yeah. But I guess my other question too is whether we would be allowed to even do that. But I guess if we're messing with the source column, then yeah, we probably can.
I mean, all these things are risky for a whole lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
I think if we got those mages to come help us, that we have a better shot because they know more about it than anybody. They could at least increase our odds. That combined with
They don't want. They don't want in on this though. They don't want to be a part of anything to destroy Sheldon.
We're not killing him.
I mean, they don't want to be necessarily be in. What are you doing? What is your ultimate goal?
My goal was to. I don't even know if it'll work, but it was to golden parachute him into another being.
It's a great idea. It's not a bad idea. An interesting thought. I like it a lot.
Would we be able to stop him?
Entirely new being, so he's got a new fate. He'll be back on the fate web.
Such a good idea. Such a good idea, sir. Is that the idea you had last week?
Yes, that was one of them. It wasn't the genius.
So good, dude. I love
Actually, that
it.
might be the idea I had last week. Now that I think about it,
It's a great idea, sir. I had not thought about that. I mean, that's a fantastic idea. I like it a lot. You got to move fast and you got to get lucky.
Could we also?
Because he's. I'm sorry. Go on. I apologize.
Is there? I also think we need. Is there some sort of blocker we can put on him where he wouldn't get past certain, like, up to level 20?
I mean, he would never get past level 20, so he has no ambition.
Or get past level 0.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying, just like another in case thing,
I mean, for the length of time it would take someone like Sheldon to get to level 20, you don't have to worry about in the meantime. That gives people a lot of time. And even if let's say he gets to level 20 and he ascends and he has both classes, he's not normal anymore. Everything that gives him his power, everything that gives him this problem disappears because he's no longer average.
Okay.
You've broken his averageness, and he's not super happy about his situation. So he's reticent about everything that's going on. So he would be open to even just doing the golden parachute himself. It's just that nobody's pushing that direction. The problem is there's gods that are going to stop you, and that there's a lot of beings that are going to try to stop you. So it's about timing. It's about rolling initiative against gods, and it's about convincing him. Do y'all have a golden parachute? They're 10 million now.
I can buy it.
Okay. You can get those at Costco.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this plan.
Though I do really there's some sort of place where gods can't go to. Or am I wrong?
There's plenty of places.
There's plenty of places that gods can't go to.
I can't think of the name.
Sigil is one. Office is another.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of places, but those aren't going to stop his. Those don't have the potential to divert his power long enough for you to get this done. The thing is, gods can stop this before it happens. The thing about the source column is, by the way, everybody's played like great tonight. This is some great gameplay, great role-playing gameplay. The thing about the source column is it has a chance to divert his power, at least disrupt it long enough that the gods can't just change what happens around them.
Gotcha.
It has also the opportunity of perhaps empowering what he already is to an infinite degree.
Sure.
Which
could also solve the problem potentially.
Do you want to send out the video or whatever, the message basically saying we're gonna kick your ass, we're gonna kill you?
Right.
As well. If we want to do that.
No, because that gives them advanced warning, and this problem circumvents what that was designed to solve anyway.
Sure.
So I think we just dispense. What are you giggling about?
Sometimes people, Tighter one who goes, I need an answer. What would happen if Giga Hell, Ravenloft, and its offshoots in the SCP universe fused? Like, the worst thing that ever happened to the game?
I
don't know how that is solved.
I did not think he said offshoots. I thought he said something else.
No, and it's offshoots.
Giga Hell, Ravenloft, and its offshoots, that's fused. I mean, they kind of did. That's what, yeah. Oh, wait, that's actually not really. Those are 3 different things.
No, those are 3 different things. Okay.
Game just ends.
Game doesn't end. It just gets horrible to play in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's playing in the decentralized multiverse because it's the only place that doesn't royally suck. It'd be the only place that would be protected. All the games are 100-sided games from that point on.
Yeah.
At least until somebody else solves that problem. Good luck.
That's a Wyatt problem.
That's a lot of people problem. But yeah, for sure. Okay. Just people playing the 100-sided game. By the way, everybody here needs to try the 100-sided sometime. It's a fun place to play. Okay. We're gonna pull the trigger on this.
I think so.
Okay. The guys go, look, I don't know who you think you are, but unless you have authority, you're not going near the obelisk. Who are you guys?
Oh no.
We can go where the fuck we want to.
Oh god. What he means to say is that we're the bloody neutrals.
Oh.
And so we can go wherever the fuck we want to.
Yeah.
I guess you can go wherever the fuck you want to.
I'm gonna make him kiss the ring. I'm gonna pull out the Pope ring.
Oh, come
Make
on.
him kiss it.
Give him a break. Jesus, the poor guy's just doing his job.
He kisses the Pope ring.
Thank you.
Tyler just wants me to say all my secrets on stream. Why would I do that? Everything. He'll ask me, "What's this part of the plot that's or this? Wait, dude, that's like ruin 50 games." But I love that you keep trying, Tyler. Okay, y'all. It does have to be who's gonna summon him. I guess Outpray's best bet. Actually, Outpray's not. It's got to be Lamo or Blind Justice.
Probably makes most sense for me to do it, right?
Do it. Roll your intelligence and your wisdom, sir.
Am I trying to set up a container with outside the source column?
I don't think it's gonna do. There's no container you're gonna
No,
do
never
that contains this guy, anyways.
That's
It's either gonna work or it's not.
Yep. You said intellect wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, my die. Come back here. Crit intellect made wisdom.
Okay. Also rolled a 93 on fate.
Oh.
The source and with your crit gives you all minutes before the gods can get here and do anything. Hey, so first of all, how did you do that? I can't teleport anywhere. Who are you guys? It doesn't matter. What can I do for you? What's wrong with your face? Says to you, Squimpus.
I was mutilated at birth.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a terrible thing. I apologize that happened to you. Life can be hard sometimes. What am I doing here? Well, he's never teleported because he's immune to magic. Y'all are able to teleport him with the page specifically to some of the most average being in existence to you.
I'm going to explain this to you quickly, since we don't have much time. You're a threat to all of existence, but you're not a bad guy, so we've summoned you here so we can give you a new life without having to kill you.
So, I don't have to... So no one knows who I am anymore?
Well, my understanding is that's what you wanted, so yeah.
I mean, it's kind of what I wanted, but there's a lot of people who rely on me now, you know? There's a lot of employees and stuff because of the organization. I mean, Sheldon Incorporated employs hundreds of thousands of people. If I just go, what happens to them? You know?
The fact of the matter is that your existence is diverting success of others and the goodness from others that they would normally get, since you're redirecting the flow of fate to yourself. So the beings that work for Sheldon Incorporated are actually taking, or basically stealing the luck and good fortune of people from other places. So in the end, it's all going to balance out after you're gone.
You guys roll your charisma. You're the one who's making this.
I'm my charisma shit. I do have negative charisma.
You have to roll your positive in this case.
Well, I guess I'm fucked.
He has luck aura. Does that help you?
No, I can't be affected by luck.
You can't.
Drop boons maybe from.
I don't have any.
Won't affect him, and you don't want to drop any boons here.
Like I'm gonna roll my. Can I use the fact that I'm disformed to, you know how like when somebody who's like, you know, an amputee rolls by, everyone can get kind of uncomfortable.
I got you.
Even though
No. Roll your charisma.
Damn. No, because I'm trying to pull up a dice roll, it's not working.
I'll roll it for you. What's your number?
I want to roll this shit. I want to roll this shit. This is all the first one I ever wanted to roll myself. Except none of my. I guess my internet just is not gonna work. Hello.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I click the one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not. That is not a success.
Does somebody else want to take a shot here? Like you?
Listen, what my
Oh God!
Oh wait, I do have a boon of the space gods. That's not.
You can't
incredible.
drop boons in this situation. You don't want
that's
to.
Probably, yeah.
Well, somebody asked about a boon, so there's no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and level to him as man to man here.
listen. What my not so pretty friends here was saying is basically what we're doing here is in the grand scheme of things, we're actually making it better for most people. And yourself included in many ways. Listen, you're getting ready to be in the middle of an all-out shitstorm. I mean, the likes of which you can't even really imagine or fathom. And this allows you to return to that normal life that you have been living for so long.
20%
Sorry,
of the
it's a speech impediment. Nothing I can do about it.
Roll your
20% of
charisma.
20% of the Omniverse gets severely depressed because you exist.
Ooh! Let's go. I crit 10 out of 10.
Boom! Okay then.
Hell yeah.
I don't really like this life anyways. It's getting. I'm good. And he puts on the golden parachute, pulls it, and nothing happens
Huh?
because he's magically immune.
Not magic.
Huh? The golden parachute. He's immune to meta too, sir. Ungifted ones get meta resistance at super high levels. Something's wrong with this thing.
The parachute?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone double check the you always gotta double check the parachute before
I've
you
never
put it
used one.
on.
How do I know to do that?
I
How would
bought
you
it
do
and
that?
the
You
guy
never
said
leave
it'd be
your
fine.
chair.
I got the following things that'll solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier we were at Sperm Burbs, people were buying shit. I kind of wanted the game flow to go on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything. I do have the skill preparation.
Okay.
I roll intelligence to say that I bought a paradox of the uninteresting. I was honestly going to get one anyway because I was worried CJ would get mind control at some point and kill us all.
Okay. You had mentioned earlier, so I'm fine with it. With preparation, you absolutely can do it. You got to drop the money.
I don't want to interrupt people. Yeah,
No, that's
sure.
fair.
drop
That's what the skill work exists for, sir. That's why you take
That's
this.
why I know it's fucking great.
Right. So roll, but you do need to roll your wisdom.
You roll crit fail. You got it that time.
That's such a great skill. There's nothing gets me more than someone saying reroll crit fail. I'm like, damn, that skill's good. I love that skill so much. Okay, sir. You're
Okay, I came prepared.
you gotta drop the money.
5 million.
No, not that much. One should be 1 million.
Cool. Done.
Okay. Let's see if it works, sir. There's no guarantee. It should work, but this can be a really bad roll. You got it. That worked. He pulls it the second time. Golden parachutes and like just the fact of the universe changes.
Turns out grass is blue all along.
Everything is different now that Sheldon is no longer a problem in the multiverse. Great game, everybody. Everybody at this table, for sure, deserves 2 levels.